All right, hi, and welcome to another installment of Math Basics with Mr. Besh. Again, we are talking compound probability, and again, I'm going to the problem with the hats in the box, except we're going to present a different scenario right now. When I go through and I read this, what's happening is you are going into this box and you're picking out a green hat, you put it on your head, you look in the mirror, and you're like, oh my goodness, I look terrible. So then you take the green hat, you throw it back in the box, and then you go and you reach the hat that you're going to choose, which is the pink hat. You want to know what's the probability of this happening. So I'm picking two hats. That means that's two events. That means I am going to have two probability, two fractions to multiply together here. So let's get started on this right away. The probability that I reach into this box and pull out a green hat. Remember, the top number of your fraction represents how many green hats are in the box. The bottom number represents how many hats are in the box in total. And anytime you ever have a fraction, you want to make sure you reduce it to the lowest terms. Since they're both even, top and bottom, I can divide them both by 2. So when I do this, my fraction is going to be 1/5. So this would be the probability here of reaching into that box and pulling out a green hat. Now, I don't want it. So that means I took the green hat and I threw it back into the box. So because I threw it back into the box, now what I know, again, is that there are 10 hats still in the box. So if I want to find now the probability of picking out a pink hat, now the probability is, count how many pink hats are in the box. There are 4 of them, and there's still 10 hats in that box, because remember, I put the green one back. And then when I take this and reduce this guy into lowest terms, I'm going to get 2/5. So that is the probability of my second event. That is the probability of reaching in there and pulling out a pink hat. So then what I do is I take the probability of my first event, 1/5, and I simply multiply it by the probability of my second event, which is 2/5. And when I'm all said and done, I get my probability as a fraction as 2 chances out of 25. And this is compound probability, where my second pick really didn't have to depend on the first. I hope you found this video both helpful and informative.